Hello Dollar General friends. In this video, we're going to talk about some new clearance markdowns and a penny list that will start on November 28th. The first thing we're going to go over is the new clearance markdowns, and that will be the beef jerky. There is a display that looks like this on top of a lot of the coolers at the front of most Dollar General stores. And you also might find some of these beef jerkies mixed in with the other register beef jerkies that are up next to the register where all the candy is. There are 8 different items on this list, including bags of jerky and several individual jerky links. I do want to mention though, most of the bag jerkies that I have found in my stores are out of date. That is something you always want to pay attention to when buying food items that are getting marked down at Dollar General. Typically, they're getting marked down because they've been there for a while. So a lot of this is out of date or very close to going out of date. So you do have to pay attention to that. If you find items that are marked down or on the penny list for this week and they are out of date, the cashiers can refuse to sell them to you because they are not supposed to sell out-of-date product. This beef jerky would be a great item for donating to local food banks. I plan on using mine for Christmas gifts for men because men are always the hardest to buy for at Christmas, and most of them would love beef jerky as a Christmas gift. Now we're going to go over all the items on the penny list this week, starting with this imitation crab meat. You're going to find this in the frozen section of your store, near where all the frozen fish is. It was on the bottom shelf in the stores that I checked. I did check about 5 different stores. Most of them were already sold out of the crab meat and the fruit. But if you get lucky, you might stumble across some. I do have visuals of the strawberries and the blueberries that are on this list, but I did not find a visual of the mixed berries. Like I said, most stores I went in were already sold out of these products, but if you're looking for the fruit, I recommend finding the cooler that has the French fries and the bagged frozen vegetables. That's where the tags for the frozen fruit and the few bags of frozen fruit that I did find were located. The next items on the penny list are going to be a lot of different candies, and this is probably the display you're going to want to look for in your store. This display has a spot on it where there's shelves where they were stuffing the large bags of candy, and that's the kind of candy that is on this list this week. I will say that this candy was on sale, buy one get one free, for a week or two around Halloween. So I know a lot of stores are already sold out of this candy because they put it on sale to try to make it get out of the stores. So you might not be able to find these now that they're going to a penny on November 28th. But you might get lucky. I did not find any in the 5 stores that I went to check to get visuals. I also didn't find any of these Jolly Ranchers. I would probably check the power panels, the size of the end caps for those. And then these Sun Chips are a part of the summer food that came in months ago. So if you're going to find them, you're probably going to find them near the promo aisle where all of the seasonal items are. And the cat treats and this dog bone that were supposed to go to a penny weeks ago are supposed to be going to a penny now. Hopefully they actually do it this time. I do want to mention that that dog bone was much smaller than I thought it would be. So if you're looking for it, it's very small. Now I'm going to show you some penny items that I found this past week. Maybe some things you don't know about. Maybe some hidden penny items. These Christmas bears that say 2022, there are 3 different colors of them. They're $4 bears, and they are a penny. I found some that had some fake snow on them, but I was still willing to take them home because they're a penny. And then I want to remind you to make sure you check all of the clip strip displays throughout the store. There are lighters and lots of green dot items hanging around the stores. In these lighters, there is Torch Flame, which is a penny, but then Aim and Flame, which is not a penny. So you really need to pay attention to all the lighters you come across, because some of them have pennied out and some of them are still full price. And the next thing I want to remind you is to make sure you check the home goods aisle. These candlesticks right here are ringing up as a Halloween item, so they have pennied out. There are a lot of things on the regular home goods aisle where you find all of the regular glasses and signs and wall decor, things of that nature. If you go down those aisles, you are likely to find a lot of penny items. There are several decorative items and several dishes that most stores don't realize are a part of the Green Dot spring and summer merchandise. So if you walk over there, go real slow, make sure you've reviewed all of the Green Dot visuals, and you're likely to find some different things mixed in. I did find some glasses, some signs, some vases, lots of different things for a penny that were mixed into the home goods aisle. I even went in one store, and you'll see that footage in a second, where they had a pile of garden statues, some cute little angels that someone had stuck in front of the signs. I guess to them it just looked like basic home decor, but I knew they were lawn and garden items, so I picked all of them up for a penny. There they are. So just make sure you go down these basic aisles, go down every aisle really, because there's still going to be penny items to find this week that people missed from last week. There's so many things that went to a penny last week that you are very likely to still find things out there if you really go looking. I went back in a store that I had already been through and found 6 more things today. So just because you've been through once doesn't mean you found them all. And I do want to say you might want to check the regular coloring book section of the store. I did flip through some of the things in one of my store and find me a penny item. There's lots of different school supplies that are a penny now. So if you look through the regular coloring book section or wherever your store has put overstock school supplies, you might luck out and find yourself a stack of penny items. And then I do want to make sure you remember to check the foil pan section. There are 3 different pans that the labels have this gray coloring to them, and they are all ringing up as a part of the summer clearance, so they are a penny now. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. That's a very useful item. And then make sure you go through the seasonal toys and see if you can find some pink square summer toys marked down. I found some hanging on a clip strip. I found a random grill brush thrown in with some toys. You just never know what you're going to find, so make sure you look high, low, and everywhere you go to try to find these penny items. I hope this video helps you out, guys. I hope you find some great pennies this week, and until next time, bye!